Hey guys, Dr. Kahu here and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be doing a part 2 to what if Naruto trained like Saitama, okay? As usual, if you want to know what happened last time, please refer to the episode prior. All I can let you know is Naruto went to the 7th gate, whooped Kakashi's ass, Gaara gets captured by the Akatsuki. Same deal, and Kakashi's main goal besides going after Gaara is to get Naruto to talk to Guy and train with him. Because he sees that Naruto has absolute god-like potential with this taijutsu, and you guys are gonna see very long, okay? And not only that, let me just reiterate, guys, that how I have done the Saitama, sorry guys, fobbiness on my lingo. How I justify the Naruto getting this strong is it took. And as a lot of commenters done in my comments, it took Naruto, Saitama 3 years to master this ability, or get that godlike ability, and that he's a human, okay? As opposed to Naruto. Naruto is a human that can use chakra, and he's not only that, he's a descendant of an alien. You get what I mean? Hagoromo and Kaguya. So Naruto has a special, and not only that, he has a 9 tails. So the reason why I state that it took him a year to get this strong is the inner 8 gates is part of the Naruto verse, and how I was only able to justify Naruto getting this godlike power is the inner 8 gates. And I'm just going to clarify to you guys, of course, if this training worked for Naruto or worked for Guy, Lee, and everyone else that does taijutsu. But for the most part, this training only works for Naruto. Only, okay? I'm going to make this very clear, okay guys? This training only works for Naruto. And at max he can only go to the 7th gate, and the only way he can learn to get to the 8th gate is by Guy teaching him, okay? So that's a big plot point for the future. And yeah, and just to reiterate, I understand it took Saitama 3 years, but Naruto is much more different, okay? But that's just my example upon why I believe this would happen, okay? But without further ado, guys, I wasted enough of you guys' time. Now let's get back into the story, okay? So this is part 2 to what if Naruto trained like Saitama. Let's begin. So we last left off with Kakashi recovering from the attack battle with Naruto, and him pondering that he needs to get Naruto to meet Guy and discuss things. Kakashi talks to Jiraiya, and now he understands what Jiraiya meant by prepare yourself. He's not ready for what's going to happen with Naruto. Kakashi's baffled at Jiraiya. He's like, what the hell did you do to him? He's dumbfounded. Like he can't believe that Naruto has got this far, and he can brush that 7th gates off like it was nothing. Guy will be destroyed activating the 7th gate, and then just going back down. His body will be knackered. So for Naruto to do that, this is pretty amazing. And Jiraiya just explains that he had to go into Sage mode to fight Naruto and keep up with him and push Naruto. Naruto doesn't just know how to fight normally, but he learned the Toad style of Furokumute. So that fighting style alone will have taken you off guard. And Kakashi's like, oh, okay. Like, he's like, boom, my students are like way stronger than me. So this makes Kakashi like happy, of course, but he just gotta be wary now how he deals with things, because Naruto could just easily decimate anyone, Sakura, and so he doesn't need to, in essence, worry. So what happens is, as Gaara is taken and Concrete chases Sasori and gets whipped like in canon, the same thing happens when the message goes out that the Kazekage is being kidnapped by the Akatsuki and all that stuff. That happens. So when Kakashi, Naruto, and Sakura leave, they leave like normal canon, and for the most part, everything goes all the way towards canon. Everything goes all the way towards canon to the point where Chio attack when they get to the hidden sand. Now, when Chio goes to attack Kakashi, Naruto is way too fast like in canon, and like how Naruto registered in canon that Chio is pretty strong. When Chio goes to attack Naruto just stops there, puts his hand up, and when Chio connects that punch with Naruto, it really hurts her hand. Then Naruto's strength was that much alone that it repelled her instantly. And she got serious the moment Naruto did that, because she thought what's it called? This guy was a Silver Fang, and as she was about to summon her puppets, her brother tells her, Kakashi goes, "Oh, I'm not the White Fang, that's my father." And the brother of Lady Chio also acknowledges that the White Fang died a long time ago, you old kook. And like in canon, she laughs hard, does her fake laugh. Naruto does ugh. does his normal demeanor. Oh, I failed to mention, or if I didn't, I'm just gonna reiterate. Naruto is not like Saitama, where he's bland with all his overpoweredness, because Naruto is still Naruto. He has a goal to become Hokage and be loved by everyone, so that's still the same, okay? So Naruto, even though he's this overpowered, he's still gonna be Naruto. So what happens is when Chio stops, when Chio kind of gains her composure, and actually goes to think about it, she believes, like, she can't believe that Naruto was that strong that she heard her hand punching him. She never did that to no one before, which shocked her. So she knows not to underestimate this little boy. And like in canon, Sakura saves Conqueror, and Conqueror summons his ant puppet or one of his other puppets to show the tags. The sniffer dogs go from there. Everything goes towards exactly the canon, all the way up to when Guy and them get dispatched and everything like that, and they get attacked by what's it called? The 30%. What's her name? Kisame, and Naruto and them get attacked by the 30% Itachi. Now, this is where the thing changes a lot, okay, guys? So when Itachi confronts Kakashi, Sakura, Chio, and Naruto's not having it. He sees Itachi, and when Itachi is about to put a genjutsu on Naruto already appeared right next to him in his fifth gate form. Like, he left Chio, Kakashi, all of them behind instantly, disappeared. And when he appeared by the kind of copy of Itachi, he jabs the copy and it completely smashes it through the trees. This shocked Kakashi because he just pulled his Sharingan out, you know? He just pulled his eye out just to get ready to fight Kakashi, and Naruto's already over there, blitzed him, and he's in his fifth gate, standing there, green aura blitzing him, his red skin, and Chio's shocked, and she's like, "What the hell is that?" And Kakashi explains that's one of the most powerful taijutsu fighting styles in the Hidden Leaf. That's called the Inner Eight Gates, made from Dai Guy and Might Guy's father. And she's like, incredible. The amount of power coming from Naruto is immense. He's shocked. Naruto stands there, and when the Itachi clone gets up, tries to put Naruto into a genjutsu, but it doesn't work. So I'm gonna explain Naruto's when he fully unlocked this power, thanks to his first gate open at all times. It makes his mind clairvoyant to genjutsu, any form of genjutsu, okay, any form. Thanks to his super awakening of the mind, the first gate, I guess, and the second gate, he's just super duper fast and amplified now. So when Itachi realizes that Naruto can't be genjutsu'd, he throws a fireball at Naruto. And by that time that happens, Kakashi's already done a Water Dragon. The Water Dragon eclipses the Fire Style, and the Kakashi gets into a battle with the Itachi. And then what happens? Naruto sees that Itachi is about to pull Kakashi into a genjutsu, so Naruto powers up to full power, the 7th gate. He knows he can't hold back, and he goes to smash Itachi. And as Naruto smashes the fake Itachi into a tree, and in essence almost kills him, the fake Itachi looks at Naruto and goes, "My year from improved young Naruto, I wouldn't expect you of all people to have this power." And what happens? He goes, but still, you didn't really kill me, did you? And as that body goes to die, and it gets everything like that, the body of the human person that once is there, and that's when they find out that this was the fake one. Naruto deactivates his power, and Kakashi goes, "Are you right, Naruto?" And Naruto goes, "I'm fine." He feels nothing, no drain whatsoever. Chio's shocked. Sakura's like, I feel useless again. Just like in canon, Sakura feels useless again. So, as everything goes now back towards canon, to the point where they find the rocks, when the Paku finds the entry to the Akatsuki base, and Gaara gets the one tail is extracted from him. So what happens from here is, they find the tag. Neji, they all catch up, and Guy sees Kakashi, and all of that goes towards canon, where they all find Neji finds all the ceiling tags. But what happens is, when Kakashi and Guy talk, Kakashi tells Guy that Naruto has unlocked the Inner Eight Gates to a massive degree, and Guy's like, "Huh? Are you sure?" And Kakashi goes, "Yeah, all the way up." He goes, "I believe all the way up to the 7th gate, the blue aura." This takes Guy by surprise. Lee hears this. Kakashi says, he's like, "What the hell?" But for now, he keeps it to himself. And Guy tells Kakashi, after the mission, "I'll discuss things and we'll see a little bit further, right?" Kakashi goes, "That's fine." And what happens? Guy and them go to the area where they find all the tags and they fight their doppelgangers, and when they defeat them, what happens is Kakashi asks Naruto to destroy the barrier, but Naruto goes, Sakura, why didn't you do it? Test your show off your immense strength. And Sakura goes, only if you want me to. She pulls her gloves out and goes, but okay, I guess I'll do it. Thank you, Naruto. She gets in the position and she runs up and does that stupid Chanado crap and smashes the bloody the injury, and of course, smashed the injury destroys everything. And this is where everything in the storyline changes, okay? Now what happens when they get in there? Naruto goes into his third form, or the third gate, instantly activates it. He walks in, and when he sees Gaara's body, something happens to Naruto. Naruto's angry, and what happens is he sees Deidara sitting on top of Gaara's body like it's a seat. And the Nine Tails chakra that's within Naruto is really starting to bubble. It's starting to mix with the Naruto's third gate at the moment, and Naruto doesn't realize this. He's just really angry. Kakashi can see this, and he knows that the sealing tag that he does have from Jiraiya is not going to work. This is not going to work. How the fuck are we going to do anything about this? Like he's thinking about this, but Naruto tells Kakashi that he has this man. He has this blonde-haired man, and Deidara hears this. You have me, do you? So what happens is Deidara leaves on a bird and flies away, and Kakashi's about to run to aid, take him, but Naruto grabs Kakashi and says, no, it's a bit too dangerous for you, Kakashi-sensei. If I lose control, I can kill you instantly. Kakashi hears this, and Naruto powers up to the 7th gate instantly. The Kyuubi truck is still slowly but surely leaking out on Naruto's body slowly. He doesn't realize how dangerous this is right now. But what happens is, as Deidara leaves with the body, with Sasuke and Naruto gaps the two, no matter how fast Deidara flies away, Naruto appears everywhere on the ground. And as Deidara tries to fly higher, and boulders and rocks and everything start to fly at him at immense speed, Naruto's starting, but not only that, Naruto's chucked at least a good 100 stones in the air, and he's using all those stones as platforms, jumping between each and every one of them. Deidara doesn't even notice. Deidara does not even notice that Naruto has done this, and when Naruto gets close enough, Deidara just sees all the rocks, because he's ducking and dodging all the rocks with his bird, and one of the rocks pierced the bomb bird and is about to explode it. But Naruto appears right in front of Deidara. Deidara's shocked, he's like, huh? Where the hell did you come in? There's a big rock standing right there. He goes, impossible, how are you able to use the debris? And then just as Deidara sees this blue aura of Naruto appears right behind him. Because what he did is that all the stones that Deidara dodged, Naruto used them to skip between them before Deidara could even see. And then instead of intentionally killing Deidara, Naruto punches Deidara just to prevent it. And in essence, that one punch Naruto does completely destroys Deidara's body. But this is a serious punch, Naruto. This is a serious punch, okay, guys? Of Naruto, he moves so fast to make sure Deidara didn't get nowhere. Deidara's still flying over that valley where Kakashi was infusing his chakra to make the Kamui, while Naruto already chucked hundreds of rocks and prevented him from flying any further. Naruto, after he punched him, it's so powerful. That punch that Naruto did was so powerful that it turned Deidara into guts, and the shockwave itself was like a Hirodora. Everyone felt this. Everyone that's outside gets blasted by this massive attack Naruto just chucked, but it was in a forward direction. Guys like Guy Lee, everyone that Guy Lee, Tenten, and Neji all are trying to control this wake. Guy has to dig his hands into the ground to hold himself, and Lee, Neji are doing the same holding Tenten. Neji's isn't this your Hirodora? And Guy's shocked that Naruto just stood this blaster came out of nowhere. Sorry guys. So what happens is after the wake dissipated, Guy runs to the area to where it is. And so what happens is, as Naruto lands with the bird, or with the ass end of the bird where Gaara is, Naruto rips out Gaara and sees Gaara's body, and he touches Gaara and he feels Gaara's lifelessness, and he begins to cry. He's still in the blue aura state, okay? He's still in the blue aura state. And this only, this battle with Deidara barely lasted a minute. Deidara flew away and flew up in the air and flew out of the valley, and Naruto was already in the 7th gate and he blitzed them within a minute. So, when Guy appears by Naruto, he sees the blue aura around Naruto, and he now believes Kakashi, he sees this massive blue aura around Naruto, but this aura is starting to spark some red chakra that and the guys are afraid of it because he knows the chakra of the Nine Tails. Naruto's crying over Gaara, really angry, really angry, and guys like, Naruto, calm down, Naruto. And when Naruto looks up, he gave into his anger because he's really frustrated that one of his friends had died, and that another holder of the tail beast is dead for nothing, and it makes him angry. He looks up at Guy with the red eyes, and he disappears from Guy instantly, leaving Gaara's body. It disappears, leaving Gaara's body. Now when Naruto went off to fight Deidara back with Kakashi, Sakura, and Chio, the fight's much easier because Kakashi's there and he's able to help out much more easier. He's able to help with water style to prevent all the fire, like water style and fire style. Jutsu, he used the Sharingan to help. But what ends up happening is Lady Chio connects Sakura and Kakashi to her puppet things for her chakra threads, and Chio begins to use them, and they easily overpower Sasori. So he has to pull out the third Kazekage, and he has to pull out all his hundreds of puppets that he has, all his backup hundreds of puppets and all that stuff. And what happens is Kakashi is about to tells Chio to let go of him, and Kakashi jumps back, and Sakura asks Chio if she can help maneuver her, but Chio goes, "No, she's got Sakura, she's got her." So what Kakashi does is jumps behind Chio and begins to infuse chakra to unlock his Mangekyo Sharingan. And as he does that, he jumps back, and Sasori makes the Kazekage do his metal style. The massive Hirodora that Naruto did, well, it's not a Hirodora, it's a serious punch from Naruto. The wake of that punch hits them, makes Kakashi and Chio and Sakura fly, and makes the Sasori have to use the third Kazekage's power to keep him in place. But Kakashi and all of them recover, and they're like, "What the hell is that?" Like that power, and Kakashi only thinks about that's Guy's attack, meaning that's either Guy or that's Naruto. But he can't think about it right now. And when they get back into it, Sasori immediately attacks them with all his puppets, and Kakashi gets away, and then him and Sakura get stabbed by the poisonous threads that Sasori has. Luckily, Sakura has the antidote, but and it lasts for so long. So Kakashi gets stabbed and he's on the ground. And Chio sees this and she gets worried. Now what happens is Sasori pushes them back behind boulders and getting cocky and overconfident. And what happens is Naruto appears right by Kakashi. He appears right by Kakashi, and his blue aura is spewing out of him. But what's happening, the blue aura is outside of him, but the QB chakras are enveloped around his body. But something's happening to Naruto. He's really angry. He's looking right at Deidara with Sasori with absolute bloodlust. Sasori's like, did Deidara get away? And he goes, "Oh, that blonde-headed one. No, I destroyed him. Didn't you just feel that? Didn't you just feel my attack?" And Sasori's like, "Huh?" Kakashi's like looking at Naruto. Sakura and Chio like, "Huh?" Naruto's so angry, so angry. The QB chakra starts to change the color of his blue aura to red unintentionally. And as I stated, guys, Naruto is only going to learn the 8th gate from Guy, but what happens is the QB chakra is molding with the 7th gate, turning the blue aura into a red aura. Yeah, okay. So what happens is as the aura envelops into red, Naruto fully has the QB eyes. Sasori uses everything he can. He uses his puppets and everything, but Naruto already appears right behind him and smashes Sasori completely. And then when the fake Sasori comes out, Naruto obliterates him, destroys all the puppets by himself in the blink of everyone's eyes. Everyone sees this massive red streak go everywhere, destroying all the puppets, obliterating the Kazekage, and then destroying Sasori. In the end, and out of all the smoke, Naruto holds Sasori's head, puppet head, in his hand and the heart, and crushes the heart piece, and holds the head and chucks it on the ground. But he's still angry, and the chakra was developed through him, and Naruto's starting to lose it. The QB chakra is starting to fully manifest properly into him. Like the one tail sprouts out of Naruto, and Naruto's starting to really like make everyone scared. Like Naruto's starting to get really scared. And then in Naruto's psyche, he feels the nine tails chakra flooding him. And what Naruto does is he wakes up out of his craze, and he's trying to stop it. But what happens? The Kyuubi's running random rampages about, and Naruto feels that the Kyuubi's about to do something real bad, attack Kakashi and all them. He's trying to fight it. But what happens is, out in the outside world, Kakashi is trying his best, like, tell Sakura to get away, Chio to get away, like, and Guy appears. But when Guy appears with Gaara's body, this is what changes Naruto. Naruto within himself sees Gaara's dead body. And what happens is Naruto pulls himself out of the Kyuubi transformation and looks right at the Nine Tails inside his mind with all absolute anger, and he goes full powered 7th gate at the Nine Tails, walks it to the Nine Tails. Nine Tails see Naruto, and at first he tries to be smug about it. He goes, "You should have gave it to your hate. My power would have made you greater." Naruto walks right to the cage. He goes, "You think with this power you have you could be cocky, Naruto?" He goes to attack Naruto. Naruto instantly leaves past the Nine Tails' eyes within the mind. Naruto connects one of his strongest punch, the Hirodora punch he does to Deidara, at the Nine Tails within his mind, and for the most part it knocks him out. It knocks out the Nine Tails. That full power punch of Naruto knocks out the Nine Tails within him. Pretty much tells him to sit down or stop. The Nine Tails didn't see Naruto do this, and he pretty much blacked out in himself. And then what happens in the outside world, Naruto, the Nine Tails chakra dissipates and the blue aura is left. And Naruto drops the aura, and he recovers. He gets up, he's like, oh. And Kakashi and them are all scared, like, fuck, like, whoa, we just dodged the biggest bullet right fucking here. And Guy's like, he goes, "Oh Naruto, how did you learn the 8 gates?" Like, he's quite impressed. Lee, Neji, and all of them appear, like all the 4 ninja. And what happens? The guy, while they begin to talk, when Naruto goes by Gaara's body, Kakashi falls to the ground in agony thanks to the poison that Deidara Sasori did, and Sakura doesn't have enough antidote to heal her and Kakashi. So what happens is they begin. Naruto goes, "What do you need?" And Sakura gives a paper to Naruto to what he needs for her to make another antidote. And it's an easy, so Naruto activates the 7th gate and blitzes it all the way to the hidden sand as fast as he can with the 7th gate. He's leaving a massive chakra away, like when you see like for instance Flash when he runs and leaves a wake behind him. Naruto's doing that. He's running, but he's jumping, like doing his ninja jump and running through trees, and he's destroying everything. He doesn't realize, but he's destroying a straight line all the way to the Kazekage, and he gets there pretty fast. Naruto and 7th gate gets there in like a good 2 minutes. Good 2 minutes, I'm gonna say. And then when he gets there, he has to slow down because he knows he knows that he's going to kill everyone and they're going to suspect him as the enemy. So Naruto, what he does is he makes it past the border, jumps straight through, and gets straight to the top of the building. He goes to where the medical units are, and like he's boosting it, and everyone's frantic to try like get to Naruto. They think he's the enemy, and so Naruto powers down into a place where he knows where the medicine is. He grabs all the stuff they need, and the trainings they come to when they finally reach where Naruto is, they think he was the enemy until they see Naruto, and they goes, "Oh, Naruto Uzumaki," and he goes, "That was you." And Naruto goes, "Sorry, I can't explain." Grabs everything, all the stuff he needs, puts it in the bag. He goes, "We got Gaara," and Naruto goes, "We got Gaara," and they hear this. Naruto jumps, and it instantly disappears again, and he goes straight into his blue aura as he hits the ground. He disappears again, but unfortunately for Naruto, the idiot, he actually broke a lot of buildings in the hidden sand, which they're like, did he intentionally do that? Like, but they shocked Naruto's absolute power. Naruto just instantly left their sight again, leaving a massive wake again. And yep, another 2 minutes pass. Naruto reaches the area, lands on the ground, drops the vials, drops the stuff for Sakura to make the antidote, and within that time, Sakura makes the antidote and everything like that. Naruto goes by powers down. This again shocks Guy, because Guy can't do what Naruto does. He can't just go into the gates instantly like what he wants and then power down without nothing. And Guy is feeling envious of Naruto. Lee, however, is absolutely jealous, but this is a hate-filled jealous. Naruto, Naruto's his friend, but Naruto can achieve a power he can't, and he's angry about this. He's feeling real frustration that he has pushed himself all his life, and to see Naruto do that. So right now, for now, Lee's gonna slightly hold a grudge against Naruto until they sort this matter out. Now, what happens is Kakashi gets saved, and as they have Gaara's body. Naruto's sad and acts like he wants to help Gaara, and from there everything goes towards canon when Chio gives her life for Naruto, or for Gaara, and Naruto puts chakra in, and yep, Chio dies. Gaara gets revived, and the whole Kazekage rescue arc is instantly completed. What happens though is Kakashi's not injured in this timeline because he didn't need to use the his Mangekyo, because Naruto just fucking blitzed everyone, so he can run on his own without Guy carrying him. So what happens is they all go to the hidden sand and take it back. Naruto and them get like thank you'd. But firstly, he gets in trouble for destroying buildings from the people that live in them. Naruto apologizes for what he did, but what he did was needed to save one of his friends, and not only that, save the Kazekage. So Naruto becomes a hero to the Hidden Sand massively, and not only that, the Hidden Leaf's relationship with the Hidden Sand, it gets super close. Gaara finds out that Naruto can use the inner 8 gates, and it shocks him. And like the same power that Lee used, he goes, wow, in the hands of Naruto? God damn. So what happens from there is that they're happy and everything, and they say their farewells, and as they leave, what happens is Kakashi, Guy, and Naruto talk, and Naruto explains to Guy that Jiraiya made Naruto do a mundane technique that pretty much for a whole year, a very strict one, and it pretty much for him worked. Jiraiya tried to do it, but it doesn't work for him, so I believe it doesn't work for everyone, or I believe it doesn't work with people that are non-Jinchuriki. This is just a statement Naruto, because he has no idea why it only works for him. Guy is impressed, very impressed that Naruto gets there, but he sees that Naruto is lacking in some areas in fighting. This guy could see that. Naruto heavily relies on his strength and his speed, more or less, and technique and anything right now. Yes, he knows Frog Kumite and he knows his own fighting style, but if Guy went 7 gate, he'll take Naruto on, and he'll be a main battle to the point where Naruto will actually get pushed back at the present time without using the QB chakra. So I'm gonna, as I stated, guys, I'm gonna base this in a form of reality in Naruto's world right now. Until Naruto unlocks the full 8 gates and everything like that, he still has some people that can near him, like 7 gate Guy, or mastered Sage mode with my Toad on the shoulders, Jiraiya, or Nagato, or you get what I mean, eh? Well, not Nagato, no, the Naruto is actually really powerful. And as I stated on part 1 as well, Naruto did not master Sage mode. He knows how to get into Sage. He knows how to briefly get into Sage mode in a sense, but it's not a power he's going to rely on, because he's got his own power right now at this present time. So what happens is, Guy asks if Naruto wants to train with him for a bit, him and Lee. Maybe he'll be the incentive for Lee to get stronger, because Lee, even though Lee is determined everything, he's kind of stagnating. Lee hears this and takes kind of like a, but Guy didn't mean it in a way where this is meant to hurt Lee's feelings or make him feel down. It will give Lee a form of incentive to get stronger now. And what happens is, as they're walking back to the Hidden Leaf, Lee doesn't demand, but asks Naruto, can him and Naruto have a quick spar? And Neji asks, I would like to also have a quick spar with you too, so if that's right, Naruto. Naruto looks at Guy and Kakashi, and they go, do we have enough time to have a quick spar? And Kakashi goes, yeah, why not? And Guy goes, okay then. Sakura goes, do you want me to come in, Naruto? And Naruto goes, no, you need to recover from what has happened. You've been poisoned. And he goes, and Sakura goes, okay, fine, Naruto, that's fine. And you need to heal us if we get too injured. And Sakura goes, so I'm just using the tool. Figures. 10 smiles are sent by Sakura, and she goes, I know how you feel. In a joking way. Kakashi and Guy stand back, and what happens is Lee instantly puts his hands together. He's going serious. He goes, in the gates open, gate 1 open, 2, 3, 4, and then he goes, 5th gate open, smashes up, and it goes to that green aura. Neji activates his Byakugan and gets into his 8 Trigun stance, and this is a perfect time for Guy to watch Naruto. Naruto stands there, and so what he does, he goes into his 5th gate. He goes into his gate stance, and his gate power instantly fights Lee, but he sees that right now Lee's actually a little bit faster. So Naruto, he goes from 3rd gate to 5th gate instantly to match Lee's speed, and Lee's actually quite good. His fighting style, though, is great. It's more developed for the 8 gate style, which Lee has over Naruto, and he sees this and he starts to use it to his advantage. And then Lee pushes Naruto right by Neji until Neji gets into his 8 trigrams attack, and about to attack Naruto, but Naruto feels his nose, jumps over Neji, makes a shadow clone above him, and he jumps and he gets the shadow clone to push him down. Naruto gets down, and what happens? He throws a punch at Neji. Neji sees this was Byakugan and spins and does a rotation. And Naruto hits the rotation and he gets bounced off by the rotation, but Neji also gets pushed away by that hit. And as Naruto's getting pushed back, Lee comes in with a harder Leaf Hurricane. And as the Leaf Hurricane connects, Naruto puts his arm up, hits Naruto's arm, and sends Naruto flying back again. Lee drops down by Neji. He goes, "Are you alright, Neji?" Neji goes, Neji's hands are sore from the attack Naruto landed. Naruto's like quite impressed about Lee. Lee's attack, he hits the ground, instantly disappears again, which shocks Guy, and what happens, Lee does too. They both disappear and start doing massive, like Dragon Ball Z style wake punches. The punches always connecting everywhere, fighting massive taijutsu, blitzing everywhere around. Sakura and Tintin like are just giving up on trying to find them. They're just everywhere. Guy and Kakashi can see them. Kakashi can see them with the Sharingan, and Guy can see them because he's just that fast. And what happens is like they're blitzing everywhere. Neji's just seen them with his Byakugan, and he can't believe this ounce of strength that Lee has. He's amazed that Lee is actually this far. Fuck, Lee can actually waste me. And that's what's buzzing at Neji, and so this is gonna push Neji to actually get stronger. And but with Lee and Naruto, Lee's having fun. And so is Naruto, because him and Lee are like, Naruto knows he can get stronger and go out there, go harder, but this is a fun thing for him, fighting with his friend, and know that Lee's pretty much training Naruto when they're fighting to do this, when you fight, do this, when you add in power, because whenever Lee misses Naruto's attack, he makes like massive craters like Naruto does, so their powers are massive, they're hitting each other, clashing, and then when Lee's about to push it to the 6th gate, Naruto stands there, he goes, "Are we going full power then, Lee?" And then Guy puts his hand up, goes, "That's enough." And Lee's about to enter, but he sees Guy Sensei, he goes, "Okay, Guy Sensei." He breathes out and he instantly drops down, feeling the aches and pains from the battle. Naruto jumps out of his gates as well, and walks up to Lee. He puts his hand out to Lee and goes, "Thank you, Lee. That was an awesome fight." And Lee grabs Naruto's hand. The jealousy and the anger that he felt from fighting Naruto disappeared because he had a great fight with a friend. Naruto and Lee apologizes to Naruto. He goes, "I'm sorry for Naruto, for feeling jealous of you, for reaching the power that I couldn't reach." And Naruto goes, it's alright, bushy brows. If you want me, you can train more together. We can train with Sakura, Tintin, and Neji. And what happens to get stronger together? Neji goes, I'll definitely keen for that. Tintin goes, me too. Sakura goes, I am as well. And Lee smiles at Naruto and goes, definitely Naruto, definitely my friend. And they both shake hands properly. And what happens is Kakashi and Guy look at each other like, wow, if we were their age and we fought them, we would get destroyed. And Kakashi's like, don't say nothing. Shush. So they laugh and they head back to the Hidden Leaf, of course, and they report their finding back to the Hokage, why it happened. And she's impressed. She's impressed with all of them. And she'll say, so she states to them that they can go have like a day off tomorrow and have like a kind of a break from that mission. And Naruto's like, yes, Ichiraku Ramen! And Lee, all of them are like, we're there! So they all go out to eat, of course, and Guy and Kakashi explain their findings on what has actually happened. What has actually happened with Naruto. And Kakashi actually explains that Naruto for the first time really brought real fear to Kakashi. And as soon as I said what they mean, he goes, there was a part where Naruto's chakra went from blue to red. His eyes were absolutely like the Nine Tails, and he destroyed Sasori. I couldn't even see it with my Sharingan. That's how fast Naruto was. And not only that, when Naruto apparently fought the other Akatsuki, he destroyed him with one punch, as he said. And the wake of that was so massive that it sent shockwaves everywhere. And Guy reconfirms here, yes, we were on the other side of the battlefield, or other side of where we were. And we even felt awake, and just to see Naruto in that powerful form. And then what happens is, Tsunade's like, well, what we need to do then is help bolster up Naruto, bolster up our training, and pretty much put in place what we need to do to try to make sure Naruto stays in check. So what happens is Tsunade summons Yamato and tells Yamato, you want to be the Onbu to watch and watch Team Kakashi. and back them up for their missions. Furthermore, Yamato's go, okay, then that's fine. And Tsunade explains, well, Naruto has the first Hokage sealing necklace, and know that your jutsus with sealing Kid Nine-Tails chakra as well will help a lot. Yamato's like, I got it, Tsunade. And Kakashi's like, hey, Tenzo! Yamato's like, don't call me that now. And Kakashi senpai, and he smiles, and he goes, oh, we're gonna be, in essence, a team. And he goes, yeah. But I'll be watching from afar. And Kakashi goes, good, cool. So what happens is, when Sakura and them all relaxed and about to receive their mission from the Hokage next day, what happens, a random person is sitting on top of a building, and he draws ninja art, and they go to attack Naruto, and Naruto instantly destroys them because he doesn't need to try. And when he sees the person that's drawing it sitting on top of a building, Naruto instantly blitzes into the area, blitzes it really fast, and as Naruto gets there, Sai pulls his sword out. Naruto sees this, and Naruto goes to attack Sai, or pulls his kunai out instantly as well. And as their blades clash, Naruto pushes Sai into the building, and Sai gets pinned into the building with his katana pushed back on him. Naruto's holding Sai off the ground with his kunai. Now he's on this third gate right away, and Naruto goes, "What's the big idea?" And Sai goes, "Apologies, I just wanted to see you, test you out." And Naruto holds Sai in the air, and Sai's doing that smart look, and Naruto goes, "What's with the damn smile?" Getting more frustrated. Goes, "It's not cool to attack anyone without provocation." Naruto's pushing him into the wall, and what happened is, because Sai's blade is pushed up, was in the between, it's getting pushed up into him. His blade's almost to the point where it's going to cut his side of his face. And Naruto's like, "Speak!" What happens? Kakashi goes, "Naruto, that's enough." Naruto let go. Sai jumps out of the way instantly, puts his sword away, and what happens is, Kakashi introduced Sai as the new member of Team 7. This pisses off Naruto, and what happens is, Naruto's like, "Nah, I don't accept him." But what Kakashi states is, "No, he's a part of your team now, Naruto. Okay, deal with it." And he was recommended by Danzo, the other village elder. Naruto's like, pretty irritated, and he goes, "You're not gonna ever replace Sasuke." And Kakashi lets Naruto know, "We're gonna have another member on our team too. Not much of another member, training, watching from afar." And Naruto goes, "What do you mean?" He goes, "That power you exhibited, Naruto, that scared me. And if it wasn't for you pulling yourself out of it, you would have killed us all." And Kakashi goes, "How did you pull yourself back into control anyway, Naruto?" Naruto pretty much states, "I knocked the Nine-Tails out inside of me." Shocking Sai, shocking Sakura, absolutely shocking Kakashi. And he goes, "Huh?" And Yamato's like, drops on the ground. He goes, "Really?" And he goes, and Kakashi goes, "Oh, this is Yamato, by the way. He's gonna be one of our main people watching from afar, Naruto. And when if I'm not there doing other missions, Naruto, he's gonna be taking over as the leader of Team Kakashi when I'm not around." Okay, Naruto. And I was like, really? And what happens is, Yamato uses his stupidly scary face on Naruto, which shocks Naruto. He goes, "Well, if you want, Naruto, you can go with my method, with old draconian methods." Standing right over Naruto with that glare on his face, Naruto's like, jumps away like, okay, fine, like, don't do that again. Kakashi smiles, Sakura smiles, and Sai does a fake smile, and so they're ready off for their mission. Now this is where I'm going to leave it here for, guys. I hope you like this what-off. I always, as I stated, I enjoy this what-off. Please let me know in the comments what you guys like about it and what you guys disapprove of, and I'll try to do better with it, okay? But yeah, if possible, could you guys like and subscribe to my channel? And yeah, give me more of your guys' great ideas. I will try my best to make these videos. But as I've stated every other time, all my episodes I'm doing right now, all my Naruto verse episodes, I'm going to get them all the way up to Boruto to the last, okay, before I do any new what-offs, okay guys, just to let you know. So all the ones I have, like Naruto obtaining Sharingan, Danzo, raising Naruto the Hyuga, the Saitama one, and the 10 Tails, I'm going to get them all, and the reincarnation, I'm going to get them all to the Boruto to the last arc before I make any new ones, and knowing that, get them all into the Boruto series, okay guys? But yeah, thank you all for watching this video, and like always, this is Dr. Kahu saying peace.